following is a presentation of Fox Sports.
We are Fox Sports. We are Oklahoma.
For the number 4 Alva Ladybugs, they've made the 2-hour trip to get here to the big house. Though young, they look to bring home the gold ball. And for number 1 Northeast, it's all about unfinished business after losing in the championship game last year. And welcome to Championship Saturday here at the Big House, a 2A girls matchup. My partner is Rod Thompson. I'm Steve Marshall, very happy to be here today as we talk about a great matchup, number 1 versus number 4.
Should be outstanding when you talk about this Northeast team at number 1, of course, making it to the championship game, not winning last season. They're playing well and they feel like they're on a mission. Then when you look at this Alva team, you have a team that's playing well at the right time. Although young, they're playing like seniors out here. We should be on tap for an outstanding matchup for the gold ball.
All right. Let's take a look at the road to the championship. Yesterday, of course, it was Northeast over Fairview, the defending champion, 51-35, and Alva got here by defeating Dale 57-47. And now let's take a look at some of the outstanding players to watch. First off, for Alva this afternoon, they're led by a young freshman.
Yeah, we talk about them being young, and that is a young freshman. When you talk about Jaden Hobbs, 20 points a game, 6 rebounds. She is that offensive firepower. They need her to get going early against a tough Northeast defense.
Very tough defense for Northeast, and they are led by Tiana Edwards.
Yeah, you talk about Tiana Edwards, 17 points, 4 rebounds. What more hasn't she done but win that gold ball? She has a silver one. She would like nothing more than add the gold ball to her resume. She gets it done on both ends of the court for Northeast.
All right, let's take a look at the starting lineups for this afternoon's game, or this morning's game, rather. For the Alva Ladybugs, it'll be Jana Hadwiger at the guard position. Also, number 3 is Bailey Farrell, Morgan Sheever, Laura Riley, and the freshman that we just talked about, Jaden Hobbs. And the starting lineups for the Northeast Lady Vikings, unbeaten on the season. It's Lanicia Williams at 1 guard spot, Tiana Edwards at the other, Danielle Gaddis, and Latia Robertson, also Jalen Coleman in the starting lineup for the Lady Vikings of Northeast. Number 1 versus number 4. Should be a great contest. There's a look at the coach for Northeast, Lon Darrell Perry, in his second year. Last year's runner-up for 2012. They lost to Fairview in the finals, but they took care of that yesterday, beating Fairview in the semifinals to get to this championship game. And the coach for Alva is Eric Smith. He is in his 8th year as the head coach there. And he is looking forward to taking this young team. This is a great experience, he says, but they didn't come just to play the game. They also came to, obviously, claim the gold ball, and that's what they have in mind here for this morning. Already a great crowd on hand here at the fairgrounds in Oklahoma City. Once again, Rod Thompson, my partner here. And Rod, you look at these two teams, you look at the Alva Ladybugs, 17 state appearances, but this is their first since 2006 when they lost to Verdigris, and then for Northeast, this is their 9th state appearance.
Yeah, 2 teams got some experience in this game, and I think you look at one team that you could say definitely experienced on paper when you talk about Northeast being here, especially last year, then this Alva team so young, and I think sometimes that helps. You don't know anything, you come out here, bright lights, you get used to them, you get ready to play. You know, Steve, Championship Saturday, I've been here before. I got goosebumps, buddy. We're going to have a great day today.
All right, should be a great time. We're getting ready for Championship Saturday here at the Big House. We're getting ready for the playing of our national anthem. A good time for us to step aside, and we will come back and tip it off right here from the fairgrounds in Oklahoma City. The 2A Girls State Championship next here on Fox Sports Plus. And welcome back to the fairgrounds in Oklahoma City. All set to bring you 6 games today here from the Big House. 2A, 3A, 4A boys and girls state championships. And we are at game number 1 today. Northeast coming in with a record of 29-0, taking on Fairview with a record of 26-4. Take a look at some of the other tidbits that we have for you. First off, let's take a look at your Oklahoma Ford dealers' keys for Northeast.
And you talk about keys for Northeast, patience on the defensive end. They want to pressure the ball, but they want to be smart defensively against a sound Alva team, and they want to trust each other. Coach talked about playing unselfish. That's been the key to them getting here, and trusting your teammates. A lot of talent out there, and they learned from that game last year in this championship matchup, so they want to be sure to improve.
And then for Alva?
Yeah, they want to contain the penetration. Of course, you know Northeast with the guards getting in the lane, making something happen. They have to contain that penetration and then execute on the offensive end. Make the easy play, sustain the pressure that Northeast is going to bring, but execute the plays that they work on. They have a chance in this matchup.
All right, keys to the game brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, and introducing the entire team for both ball clubs. Usually it's just the starters, but when you get to the state championship, well, everybody gets introduced, and that's the way it should be.
Everybody get your name called. You've made it to the Big House, so many teams, and you know, Steve, just from, you know, my experience, you don't realize when you're playing what a big deal this is. You realize it, but then once, you know, I'm fortunate enough to be here with you and call some games, and you realize just how hard it is to be able just to make it here. So these young ladies have done a tremendous job. Coaches put a lot of time in, and a lot of people have helped to make this happen. So everybody get their name called here at the Big House.
And when you talk about the Big House, obviously centrally located here in the heart of Oklahoma, and you have teams that are right here from Oklahoma City in this instance with Northeast, but then you also have teams and the great stories that come from the outer reaches, if you will, some of the rural parts. And now we talk about Alva being from Northwest Oklahoma, where basketball is certainly king. You look at all the teams that are participating in these state tournaments, both last weekend and this weekend. There's probably as many teams from Northwest Oklahoma as either Oklahoma City or Tulsa. Really a great basketball tradition in Northwest Oklahoma.
Yeah, you always like to see that. They make the trip, the whole town comes, and they're fired up. And you know, when basketball starts, when you start getting in the gym, all goals lead to here, right here to the Big House, trying to win a gold ball.
All right, so we've got all the introductions taken care of. Northeast girls getting ready to go. Unfinished business is what Coach Perry had talked about. This is his second year. Last year they made it to the finals. He said he wasn't sure if the girls trusted him at that point in time, and the team had to learn to trust him. He had to learn to trust the team, and things have worked out quite well because they have raced out to a 29-0 record on the season. And Rod, check this, they are 8-0 against 5A and 6A teams.
Hey, very talented team. Coach Berry's done a tremendous job. Got great leadership. You know, of course, he was an outstanding player in his own right, so he's been here before. Done a tremendous job of leading his team, and they're trying to accomplish their mission. But this Alva team, very good, very sound, young. They'll come ready to play.
Northeast, they were here last year, as we've already mentioned. For Alva, this is the first time they've been to the Big House since 2006. So obviously these young ladies have not competed on this floor. Tip right away, going inside, shot up, no good by Tiona Edwards. Put back, up and good for 2 by Lanicia Williams.
That's going to be key, the offensive rebounds for Northeast. Here you see the pressure they're going to apply. Alva doing a good job of breaking the press now as they're getting their sets.
Lady Bugs in the black and gold. Northeast starting out a little man defense with the basketball here for Alva. Number 20 is Jana Hadwiger. This is the young freshman, 23, Jaden Hobbs.
Steve, you see they're going to go a little run and jump. And then on the ball.
Played against a much taller team yesterday. 3 6-footers in that Fairview squad, but didn't bother Northeast. Here's a shot for the Lady Bugs, up and no good. And here comes Tiana Edwards back the other way to lead the attack for the Lady Vikings.
And they got an open look.
Not afraid to shoot it, just like yesterday. Jalen Coleman from the outside, and very quickly it's 5-0 in favor of Northeast.
One of the best times to shoot a 3 in transition. Found Coleman right there. She's ready to shoot and knocks it down.
Bailey Farrell with the basketball. This is Hobbs. Outside three, set up, shot up and good. Knocking it down, number 20, Jana Hadwiger.
That's a nice looking shot right there. Got great penetration and finding the open shooter. Sound basketball by both teams.
Shot from the free throw line. Taken there by Danielle Gaddis, no good. Edwards tips the pass. The Northeast, that's their calling card. They force so many turnovers. Outside, kick it to the corner. Had a shot, look at a three, but passed it up. And they'll move it around the perimeter on offense.
That's that thing about the pressure. You can sustain it, make some shots, good rebound right there in position to get it. Alva looking really good. If they can handle this pressure, definitely their chances go up in this matchup.
Northeast got the first 5 points of the game. Nice answer by Alva. They tied it up at 5. This is Williams, averages of 16 points a game. Gaddis with the ball, does a good job on the boards, part of that pressure defense, and here's the team leader, Tiona Edwards. She averages 17 points a ball game.
See Northeast, a little flex offense now, being very patient. Slow curl by Edwards.
Nice steal, back the other way, Alva. Taking the basketball away is Jaden Hobbs, and a pass down low, out of bounds, but it will still be Alva basketball. Take a look at how Alva got this thing all tied up.
Yeah, they did a tremendous job of just breaking that defense. Watch the penetration here. Watch them get into the lane.
There she goes.
To the lane, a little penetrating pitch right there. That's just the way you draw it up. Draw the defense, you get wide open looks. Great execution.
Alva with the basketball, opportunity to take their first lead here in the early going, right at the 5-minute mark.
So patient offensively.
Bailey Farrell with the basketball, lobs outside, shot for three on the way and good.
You're gonna get wide open looks. If you can handle the pressure, break the defense down, they're gonna give you wide open looks.
Laura Riley knocking down the three. 8 straight points scored by Alva. And good defense that time, and Lady Bugs come away with the basketball. So I think they've already answered a lot of questions, Rod.
Yeah, if they can handle this pressure, it's going to be important.
Ball is knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Alva. 4:22 left to go here in this first quarter of play. Girls 2A state championship. Alva inbound.
Got in the trap area. Now you're going to get another open look if you can break it. Good job by Northeast.
Hadwiger up top. This is Bailey Farrell running the offense.
Watch the 5-second count.
In the corner. Good job in the lane. Little pull-up jumper off the back iron. No good. Alva keeps it alive, and they get another opportunity. Three from Hobbs from way outside.
How about that from Hobbs? And knocking it down. And boy, you just talk about playing well and shooting the ball well. Notice those shots have been uncontested because they've been able to handle the pressure of Northeast.
11-0 run after trailing 5-0. 11-0 run for Alva, but then that's answered by Jalen Coleman. She gets a three ball, and it's 11-8, Alva on top.
And that's a nice answer right there by Coleman. Nice, calm, and collective, able to knock that shot down.
I was a little surprised that Coach hadn't called the timeout.
See, Coach Perry said, hey, you got to get out on the shooters. You can't allow them to shoot.
There's a drive to the basket. Nice defensive job there by Tiona Edwards. She'll get it, head down the floor the other way.
This is where they can really excel in transition. Find the hot shooter. Good box out.
Alva's got numbers as they head back the other way.
That's
nice
a good pass.
Shot up no good, but a whistle and a foul. Coleman's going to get called for the foul, and going to the free throw line will be Morgan Sheaver. Averages 9 points per contest.
And right now, this Alva team has been able to beat the faster team, Northeast, back. So it's going to be important. You hear Coach Perry really telling his team, we have to sprint back. Can't give them open looks. They're knocking them down.
First points of the contest for Sheaver. Makes it 12-8. Second free throw, and that one is good as well. 13-8. Alva on top. 2:57 left to go here in the first quarter of play. Williams to Coleman.
Staying in that man-to-man. Good ball movement by Northeast.
Edwards penetrates, wide open looker to three. Shot on the way, in and out, no good. Nice rebound taken away by Farrell.
That's a good shot. I got us there, Steve.
Knocked over the monitor. Got to be more alert. Hands ready.
Hands ready.
2:33 left to go. There's a good look at Eric Smith. He's got to be thrilled with the way this thing started. Talking with him before the game, he himself's a little unsure about, you know, the bright lights and the spotlight here, and there's a turnover by Alva, but they have certainly answered very impressively the early call here.
And that time, picked up the ball in the trap area, nowhere to go, forcing the turnover. And that's what Northeast wants him to do.
Williams walks it across the timeline. 2:20 left to go, first quarter of play. Coleman. Dump it down low to Gaddis in the paint. Little jump hook is no good. Another thing Alva's doing very well, Rod, just one and done every time down the floor for Northeast.
Doing a good job of boxing out. Somebody's open, got two girls over there. Missed the reversal.
Shot from 26 feet at least, no good. Got the offensive rebound.
Second chance opportunities.
Another three on the way. That hits the front of the rim and taken away by Edwards.
After Northeast, you got to get out and try to get something in transition.
Williams
That's
penetrates.
what you want.
Foul on the floor. Foul's going to be called there. Number 20, Jana Hadwiger. And Edwards will inbound underneath the Alva basket. Williams, Edwards cuts off the screen. Enters into the paint, hop step, shot up, and rolls in good for two. First points of the afternoon for Edwards.
That's a nice job, and that's what she can do. Really get in the lane and finish, and now you see that pressure really pick up. And there it is, second turnover right there. And the key has been catching in the wrong spots.
1:23 left to go. Fast-moving first quarter of play. Northeast jumped out to a 5-0 lead. Then Alva reeled off the next 11 in a row to take an 11-5 lead. Williams penetrates, puts it up, missed the shot. Gaddis is there for the rebound. Tie ball, and possession arrow belongs to Alva.
And that's what Northeast, that's what you want right there. We talked about that penetration. Got a great screen up top. Just wasn't able to finish.
Alva looks to the bench, gets instructions from the coach.
Got to be careful not to pick up that ball in the trap area.
Shot from the corner for three, skips off long, no good. Coleman there. Gets it in the hands of Gaddis, who gives to Williams. Final minute of play in this first quarter. Alva on top. Edwards will shoot the three from the corner, swish good.
And that's a nice shot by Edwards. You have to respect her ability to be able to drive to the basket, but she can also knock it down.
5 points now for Edwards as we're tied at 13. Final 30 seconds. Three ball for Alva on the way. Missed that one. Getting a lot of offensive rebounds off those three attempts. And here's another attempt, and it's up and good.
Boy, and they make you pay. You give them open looks, second chance opportunities have been the friend of Alva here in this first quarter.
Morgan Sheaver knocking it down from the outside. She has five. Back to a three-point lead. Final 5 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Williams from deep in the corner. Her shot skips off long, no good. Rebounded by Alva. And the first quarter is in the books. The Alva fans like what they've seen so far as they're on top 16-13. 2A Girls State Championship. We'll be back with more right after this timeout. And welcome back to the fairgrounds here in Oklahoma City. Alva Ladybugs and their fans, they're excited about what they've seen after the first quarter of play. Trailed 5-0 early, went on an 11-0 run to take an 11-5 lead. It was tied up at 13, but as we start the second quarter, it's Alva on top by 3. Nice move by Edwards. Tried to dish it inside to Akins. Just a little bit too tall. She is so crafty, so much fun to watch.
Yeah, does a really good job of keeping defenders off balance, can change directions really quick. He said been good for a long time.
Alva has been very steady in their attack so far for being such a young team.
There's that defense you talk about. How about that play?
Williams goes in, fouled in the play, and she'll get to shoot free throws. Foul's going to be on number 3, Bailey Farrell.
You have to keep that ball tight. You talk about this defense of Northeast.
Williams will go to the free throw line. 2 points so far. Came in averaging 16 points per game. She's just a junior. First free throw is up. A little strong off the back rim. And she'll get a second one to go here. Next free throw, 1 of 2 for Lanicia Williams. 2-point ball game with Alva on top. Into the front court. Now an open look at a 3, but passed it up.
See the pressure. Cut.
Foul going to be called on Coleman. That'll be her second personal foul.
Coach Barry, hey, didn't say anything to the official. Said, hey, watch your hands, move your feet.
16-14, Alva on top. Just underway here in the second quarter. 7 minutes left to go before halftime. With the basketball, Jaden Hobbs. Farrell now in the hands of Hadwiger.
Being very, very patient on defense.
There's the double.
You have to attack that pressure. Soon those long arms will get one of those balls. There's a trap.
And a timeout is Coach Eric Smith. He was across half court. We'll take a timeout ourselves. 6:23 left to go here in the first half of play. Alva on top, 16-14 our score. Welcome back to the fairgrounds in Oklahoma City. They'll be handing out some academic championship awards at halftime of this contest, and those are some of the youngsters that'll be on the floor being recognized for their achievements in the classroom this year. On the court, 16-14, Alva on top of Northeast. We get back to the action, 6:22 left to go in this first half of play.
He's going to stay in that pressure.
This is Hobbs with the basketball, gives it up now Number 20 is Hadwiger. Quick pass to the corner. Good ball movement, wide open look at a three. Left it short, thought it was going to roll in. But controlled by Northeast, and Edwards brings it back the other way.
Those are the shots you have to take right there.
Wide open shot for three, in and out, no good. Akins with the rebound, and she's going to get called for the push. Trying to get advantage. She got the basketball, but didn't get away with the push inside. Foul called, and it'll be Alva basketball once again.
But you like her effort right there, going in, going strong. You can live with that. She's going to be aggressive, crashing the offensive board. Alva has to do a better job in transition. Couple of threes that Northeast has been able to hit has been in transition, not picking up the shooter.
The 1-2-2 now. Ladybugs with a 2-point lead. This is Callie Gordon, who's in the lineup now for Alva. Shot from the side is up, no good. Maybe it was partially deflected by one of the Lady Vikings, and here comes Northeast back the other way. Number 2 in the lineup now is Morgan Billingsley. This is Gaddis inside to Aiken. Kicks it out. Edwards, 3-ball in the air, and good.
And that's a nice job. Akins right there making a presence inside. You see she got the foul earlier, but offensively you see her presence inside. They have to collapse. Hits Edwards out. She's able to knock down that shot.
Three that gave them the lead back, Rod.
Take a look. Collapse in. There you see it knocking it down. Inside out offense right now. Well, you see the ball pressure.
Driving, and now Alva kicks it to the corner. Shoots their own three. Long offensive rebound, perfect position, and inside basket for 2.
And that's a good job. In position right there to grab that rebound. Kind of a frantic pace. Alva doesn't seem to be in the rhythm they were in that first quarter right now, but hey, you can make up for it when you crash the offensive boards.
Alva gets the lead right back. Akins inside, muscles one up, no good. Still loose, and Alva comes away with the basketball. Farrell looks for some help. Outside Hobbs. I mean, that's a 27-footer, and it's good.
From deep. Wow. Coach Perry wants to talk about it. And that's the luxury you have when you can get out the initial run and jump out of that first trap. You're going to have open looks, and you got shooters that can knock it down. It plays to your advantage if you can handle the basketball as you take another look at it right here. And that's a good job, a good ball movement. Watch the trap. It takes place. Skip, she's wide open, but hey, I wouldn't have thought she shot it from way back there, able to knock it down a couple of feet away from the three-point line. What a luxury to have.
Well, you saw the emotion and the look on Coach Smith's face, and it was just like he almost can't believe that they're still hanging around. Heavily favored Northeast, but Alva, they wouldn't be here if they hadn't been playing some good basketball. They've knocked off some good teams along the way on that 26-4 record. And Northeast took the lead at 17-16, but then another quick 5-0 run by Alva has them back on top by 4. And I thought you made a good point, too, because it seemed like their offense was a bit out of sync.
It definitely was. They wasn't in rhythm. Time able to knock it down.
Penetration by Williams. Foul going to be called there on number 10, Morgan Sheaver. Only 3 team fouls on both squads here in this first half of play with 4 minutes left to go.
Nice inbounds play right there. Little curl off the screen and able to finish.
Edwards inbounds to Lanicia Williams, who puts it up good for 2. Williams now with 5. 2-point ball game. Alva on top. 2A Girls State Championship live from the fairgrounds in Oklahoma City. Shot for 3 on the way. A little strong, no good. Offensive rebound. No putback. Out of bounds. Last touch by Northeast. It'll be Alva basketball. Northeast fans over on that side of the floor, they saw it different, or so they think.
Yeah, they definitely did. And let you know about it.
Yeah. Alva to inbound. Back to Hobbs. Hobbs with 6 so far here in the early going. Now down low. Got to kick it back outside. Shot inside the 3-point line this time, up and no good. Akins rebounds for Northeast. Edwards on the outlet. Edwards drives, tried to finish. She knows how to create contact and get to the free throw line.
Yeah, she definitely does. Really pushing the ball in transition. Tremendous job, and look at Northeast to probably do more of that. They haven't been able to do it because of the second chance points of Alva.
Along with my partner, Rod Thompson, I'm Steve Marshall. Your officials for today, Steve Kessinger and Gene Brooks. It is championship Saturday here at the Big House. Gianna Edwards at the free throw line, gets the first, makes this one. She can tie the ball game back up. Edwards now with 9 points, trying to get to double figures. Second free throw from Edwards, and this one rolls off. No good. Still a 1-point advantage for Alva. Hobbs in the backcourt, picked up by Lanicia Williams. Gets some help from Bailey Farrell.
There's a run and jump right there. There's a turnover.
Edwards open for a three. Takes it on the way short. Nice rebound inside by Bailey Farrell. Taken away by Akins, and now a foul on the floor. And I think they're going to get Alva on the foul. It's going to go on Farrell. That will be her first. Now the 15th foul against Alva.
And you're taking a look, 3 goes up, and you like the way Hobbs has done a tremendous job. Look at her, so active down inside, and brings that presence because she has good size, very tall down inside.
Williams out top to Edwards. Quick move. Nice pass to Akins underneath, who doesn't finish. And then trying to get the basketball back after a frustrating foul. Akins will get whistled for the foul, and what a great pass. Edwards set her up, just didn't finish.
You know, I think Coach Perry made a great point. Said, hey, after you missed a shot, don't do anything stupid by committing that foul.
14, Maximina Gonzalez checks in the lineup for the Northeast Lady Vikings. 1-point ball game, 2:20 left to go here in this first half. Up top, Jaden Hobbs. Again, she is just a freshman. Corner. Now cross court. Nice drive. Pull-up jumper on the baseline. In and out, won't go. Tipped around. Basketball still belongs to Alva with 1:58 to play.
And that's a good possession right there. You get good ball reversal, no turnovers. Get along the baseline, you get the shot you want. And when you get the shot you want, most times, Steve, a rebounder will be in position to make the play and get the rebound.
Inbound at the free throw line. Kick it to the corner. Driving to the basket, putting it up, no good. Gaddis gets the rebound and beats Edwards. Here comes the Vikings. Northeast trailing by 1. Minute and a half left to go here in the first half of play. Billings lead to Williams. Baseline, puts up the short shot, no good. And again, a great job on the boards defensively. They're not especially tall team, Rod, but boy, they do a good job rebounding.
Yeah, do a good job of sealing, blocking out.
Alva. Oh, Hobbs looked like she was about to shoot from there. Defender jumped out on her. Here's an open look to the basket. Missed the layup, however.
Can't get it to go. Got the shot you wanted, just not able to get it down.
Edwards across the timeline. Coach Perry. Edwards really palms the basketball when she has stationary dribble. She's got to watch that. They haven't called it yet, so they kind of already said whatever she's doing with it is okay. Now to Williams. 35 seconds left to go in this first half. 2A state championship girls finals from the Big House in Oklahoma City. Williams behind the back drives. Little shot, little floater up and good for 2. Lanicia Williams now with 9 points. And a turnover, near turnover. And here comes Hobbs back the other way. Deep in the corner, 3 ball on the way, no good. Tipped out. Alva's able to come up with it. 9 seconds left. Northeast leads by 1. Hobbs, left side, triple team, throws it up at the buzzer, nearly went, and that'll be the end of the first half of play. Well, a good first half, no question about that. And Northeast has the advantage as they lead it by a score of 22-21. Our halftime show will include some highlights. We'll take a look at some numbers for you as well of this very closely contested basketball game so far to this point that has Northeast on top of Alva, leading it 22-21. Our fourth halftime show will be coming your way shortly, and right now let's go to Rod Thompson.
Coach, early lead right now. What do you think about that first half?
It was tough. I mean, that's all I can say. It was tough. Both teams were scrappy. They both play hard. Just mental mistakes, I think, is what's going to decide the game. Really.
What are you going to tell your team at halftime?
Talk about our mental mistakes, the laps that we're having, being patient with the ball offensively. Instead of just taking the first shot, take a good shot. You know, they need to understand the difference of that. Talk more on defense. I mean, if you don't talk on defense, you kill the defense, and they need to understand that.
All right, Coach, good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Back over to you, Steve.
All right, Rod, thank you very much. Our Oklahoma Ford Dealers halftime will feature halftime highlights and stats, and also we'll go to the studios in Tulsa. We'll take a timeout and come back with more for you right here on Fox Sports Plus. The OSSAA State High School Basketball Championship are brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Let's do it again. State High School Basketball Championship are brought to you by your The OSSAA State High School Basketball Championship are brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. And welcome back to the action here at the fairgrounds. Alva trails Northeast by 1. We are just underway in the second half. Girls 2A State Championship, and we'll see how they come out of the locker room, Rod, and who's able to grab that early advantage.
Yeah, you see Amelia right there, Northeast run and jump. See if they make those adjustments. Coach Perry talked about.
This is Hobbs with the basketball.
Nice backdoor, and that's a setup, so nice. You know, he set it up out of the halftime, just not able to finish, but good execution.
Now Northeast with the basketball. They jumped out to a 5-0 lead. Alva scored the next 11 points to lead at 11-5. The last 10-second bucket by Northeast gave them the lead going to the intermission. Nice move inside by Chanel Aikens up off the glass and good for two.
And that's that presence that she brings inside. Has good size and able to finish. I think she could be a difference maker when you talk about this game.
Hobbs walks it up.
Gotta stay up on her.
Good ball movement in the corner. Shot for three on the way. Hits the side of the backboard. Coleman comes down with the basketball. Williams picks it up in the middle of the floor and goes to work for Northeast. Penetrates, drives, shoots, and scores two.
Boy, that's a nice athletic play that time. I think that last shot, Aikens able to get out and almost block that shot.
Great crowd on hand here. Game 1 of 6 as we decide state champions in high school basketball 2, 3, and 4A boys and girls. Alva trailing right now by 5, 26-21, just underway here in the second half. Farrell drives in, puts it up off the glass. Too strong, rebounded by Aikens, who outlets to Williams, and here comes Northeast. Coleman for three, deep in the corner, good.
Oh, and how about that? An needed timeout by Alva. What a response right there by Northeast.
All right, we'll take a timeout, continue our coverage. 29-21, Northeast on top of Alva, 2A Girls State Championship. Take a look at those first half stats and see what the story tells, Rod.
Yeah, pretty even when you talk about definitely 21-22, 7-25, 8 for 21 on field goals. Look at 5 of 13. Alva got a lot more three-point shots. Rebounding, that was the difference that kept Alva in it. You look at 20-12 right there, and you talked about turnovers. We're going to force some 4 and 2, not really bad. The steals 2 and 1. So I think when you look at the rebounding was the key that Alva had to keep doing in this second half.
Ladybugs with the basketball. It's a 9-0 run from the end of the first half for Northeast. There's a great backdoor again. Looked like maybe should have taken the shot rather than try to pass. Could have been too far underneath the basket really to attempt it, so Alva will keep it. Ladybugs on offense, led in scoring in that first half of play by number 15, Laura Riley, who had 7. Hobbs had 6. Right now, both Williams and Edwards have 9 for Northeast, and a turnover, mishandled the basketball.
You see the pressure, the runs that they're going to make, but then you see the pressure coming out in this second half. It's going to be a game of runs, you know that.
See the Douglas boys making their appearance. That's our next game here, the 4A Boys Championship, and that is, well, that's one of the most look for matchups in the finals. Douglas against Rowland. Aiken inside, and she's turned out to be a big factor.
And what did I say? She could be the X factor in that game with that size down inside. Has the height advantage, strong down low. What an outstanding move in the post.
Hobbs drives in. And defensively out of bounds. 2 officials will gather and talk about it. Probably should be Alva basketball from what I saw.
Yeah, good job by the officials all over it.
Hobbs looks for the inbound. Goes outside. Tee it up for a 3-ball on the way. Big 3 right there by Bailey Farrell.
That is a huge 3 by Bailey Farrell. Her team needed that 3 right there. They left her open. She's able to knock it down.
7-point advantage for the Lady Vikings of Northeast. So disappointed losing in the championship last year, leading all the way into the very end, and then falling to Fairview. Jumper, Jalen Coleman, too strong, no good. Rebound taken away by 15, Laura Riley.
Making the push, you got to locate shooters.
Farrell up top between the circles, guarded by Coleman. Trying to clear the floor and let her drive. She gets inside. Aiken just puts a hand right on top of the basketball, blocks the shot. Northeast back the other way.
Aiken's playing well on both ends of the court now. Really having an impact on the game.
Edwards kicks. Williams 3 from the corner. Knocking it down.
That's great basketball right there. You have Aikens come out and set that high screen. You got Edwards penetrating, finding the shooter. She's knocking it down. Williams.
Farrell. This is Hadwiger. Corner. Good look at a 3 here. Alva shot short. Picked up by Edwards. She pushes it the other way. 2 on 3. Edwards in between the defenders, missed the shot. Rebound Williams, and she's fouled on the play.
Second chance points. Williams, her last year, doing a tremendous job. You're taking a look at this 3-point shot. The block. We talk about Aikens having the impact. Look at her, does a good job of going straight up. Now the transition push. Watch it, going to come down here. Watch Aikens, going to come right back into your screen. She made the block. Now watch the screen up top. Edwards use it, penetrate, pitch, find Williams. 3-point shot. That's having an effect on both ends of the court.
Good job there by the guys in the truck putting that together, showing us transition basketball from one end to the other at the free throw line. Lanicia Williams, free throw is up and good. 36-24, now the biggest lead of the game for Northeast. Remember, it was right before halftime, and Alva was still clinging to a 1-point lead. Northeast got a bucket to close the half. And we come out in this second half, and it's a 14-3 run for Northeast. Farrell goes in the corner, gets it to Riley. In the lane, little floater put up and good. Nice shot by Farrell.
That is a nice shot. In the lane, if you're Alva, you got to keep attacking. You can't be back on your heels. You have to keep attacking.
Williams again, that screen by Aikens. Williams goes through, lays it up off the glass and good for 2 more.
How about that? You got Aikens out top setting the screen, and you see Williams showing their athletic ability getting to the basket.
Big third quarter for Northeast. Dump it to the corner. This is Gordon. And a whistle, a foul on the play.
Taking a look, there's that screen again up top. Look at Williams. Weaving her way through the defense. Going up and finishing.
Shot from the corner for 3. Up, rolls off, no good. Offensive rebound. Alva resets. Hobbs for 3. Way downtown, good.
Boy, Hobbs can absolutely shoot the basketball. Soft touch. A lot of guys like to call. She shoots a soft ball.
38-29. 9-point advantage. Northeast with the basketball as we go under 2 minutes to play in this third quarter. 2A Girls State Championship. Inside Aiken, left hand, no good. Rebounded by Alva. Big possession here after trailing by 12. They could get it down to 7.
They have to get Aiken a blow.
Hobbs to Gordon. Out top now to Farrell. Looking for some help. Gives to Hobbs, who penetrates, drives, floater in the lane, too strong, no good. And Northeast comes away with a miss. Here comes Williams, bringing it down the floor for Northeast. Coach Perry calls out a set play, see how they work their half-court offense. Certainly use Aiken at the top of those screens, don't they?
Yeah, they definitely do.
Minute to go. Williams for three. Man, she can't miss.
That's a huge shot right there. Got the defender to fall back. And able to knock it down. Good defense, but a better shot.
Williams, 19 points now. Came in averaging 16. And she's already exceeded her usual output. Again, this Northeast team is a 2A team that is 8-0 against 5A and 6A teams.
Take another look right here and watch Hobbs. Look at that range right there from deep. Knocking it down. And on the other end, look at Williams. Nice little spin move, step it back, make it rain.
41-29. Matches the biggest lead of the game for Northeast. Shot from the outside, skips off, no good. Williams comes away with the rebound. Outlets down the floor to Latia Robertson. And now Edwards will run the offense for Northeast. Nice move, Edwards kicks to the baseline. Short jumper on the way, no good. Edwards rebound up and underneath. That won't go, and the rebound's taken away by Riley, and she's fouled in the play.
And Edwards not able to get that down. Good job by Alva getting that rebound.
11 seconds left to go, third quarter. Plenty of time for Alva to get a good look. Nobody for either team in any type of foul trouble yet. Nobody with as many as 3. 10 seconds. Would have thought they would have pushed it a little harder. 5 seconds, still at halftime. Half court rather. Shot is an air ball, no good, and that'll be the end of the third quarter of play. So after 3 quarters, Northeast establishes themselves. They have taken the lead. They lead it by 12 as we head to the fourth and final quarter of this 2A Girls State Championship here on Fox Sports Southwest. The OSSAA High School State Basketball Championships are brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. And welcome back to the fairgrounds in Oklahoma City as we head to the fourth and final quarter of this 2A Girls State Championship. Northeast, the Lady Vikings had a good quarter, outscoring Alva 19-8. Lead it by 12. They have the basketball as we get back underway. Williams, who's been a star this afternoon, 19 points. On the wing to Latia Robertson.
See Alva applying a little more pressure, a little more sense of urgency right now.
Maximina Gonzalez in the lineup now for Northeast. This is Tiona Edwards with the basketball. Starts to drive, pulls it back. Now Robertson in the baseline. Not sure where she was headed on that play, but knocked out of the baseline, out of bounds. It'll be Alva basketball.
And that's a good job defensively that time by Alva. A little more sense of urgency defensively coming up, making play.
There's only been 12 fouls called in this entire game. 6 on each squad. Alva gets it to Farrell. Edwards called for a bumping her too close. That'll be the third on Tiona Edwards. She played a good
foul trouble.
She played a good bit yesterday in foul trouble. So she's experienced. 4-year starter. Robertson goes to the bench. Danielle Gaddis back in. just underway here in the fourth quarter. Alva's going to need some buckets and some stops. They're going to get back in this contest. Good movement along the perimeter. Shot for three, no good. Coleman gets the miss for Northeast.
See, they're going to be content. Taking their time.
Edwards. Two previous games. Here's Williams driving again. Ooh, had the right idea. Just couldn't make connection there with Maximina Gonzalez.
Yeah, had her there. And it's a little too strong. Probably could have went up with that shot.
Six and a half minutes to play. Hobbs brings it up the floor. She has 9 points. They're going to need more from her. Defensively, Northeast done a good job of kind of keeping her under control. Averages 20 coming into this championship game.
Nice screen there.
Edwards could have been called for a fourth foul as she ran right through that screen. Hobbs.
See the pressure right now. The step back, didn't get any space, and every shot, every pass has been contested. Maybe get a backdoor cut. It's a good job of getting on the floor that time.
Stays with Alva on the tie basketballs. 5:53 left to play. Neither team has scored yet in this fourth quarter. Get it in the hands of Hobbs. She's guarded by Williams. Ball's thrown out of bounds off the leg of Jalen Coleman. Alva basketball.
Heads up play right there.
I'm Daryl Perry. Moving around the perimeter. Farrell back to Hobbs, but Williams immediately steps out on her. Hobbs penetrates.
Boy, just no open looks right now. And it's really almost like they're stalling the ball because they can't get a shot off.
Turned into that trap, stepped on the sideline. That's what that pressure defense will do. Force the turnover, and Northeast gets it, leading by 12 with 5:24 to play. Can't say enough about this very, very young team for Alva, making it to the state championship game with two freshmen, sophomore in the starting lineup. Now Northeast saying, come out and get me. Edwards in a stationary dribble out near midcourt. Start the 5 count. She goes around the screen and kicks to the wing. Williams will penetrate, hop step, inside up and good for two.
How about Williams? Just athleticism, can get to the basket, showing you she can knock down a three-point shot. Boy, just so active. Look at the defense right there.
Coleman rips it away, and Northeast has the basketball, now leading by 14.
Coming up with every loose ball, and Williams has been the key.
Williams just a junior. I'm making my all-tournament, all-state team for next year. She's on my list.
Definitely.
14-point advantage. They have the basketball. 4:20 left to go. Edwards drives, left hand, left it short.
Just couldn't get that to go.
Hobbs back the other way. Alva sensing some urgency. Long three, no good. Alva had it. And now Williams breaks out. 2-on-3, ball kicked around. And Alva comes away with the basketball. We go under 4 minutes. Alva's got to get something going offensively.
Yeah, they need to get some shots in a hurry.
It's going to be a foul. Hand check there, going to be called on Williams. 3:53 left to go in the ball game. Northeast on top of Alva, 43-29 in this 2A state championship girls basketball game, live from the fairgrounds in Oklahoma City here on Fox Sports Southwest. The OSSAA High School State Basketball Championships are brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. Welcome back to the fairgrounds here in Oklahoma City. Right in front of us here at the press table. Alva Ladybugs inbound the basketball, and right now they have to have a sense of urgency, down by 14. Nice spin move by Hobbs, and Williams going to the floor, gets the bucket. How about that for urgency?
And she got it to go. What a move there by freshman. Take another look. We talked about the spin move. Got players flying all over the place. Goes off the glass and knocks it down.
Big bucket there gives Hobbs 11 points on the afternoon at the free throw line to try and complete the N1, and she gets it done. 43-32. So out of that timeout, they're able to get 3 points in 8 seconds. Now they need to stop.
We see some full court pressure. And how about Williams handling that basketball?
Williams has all the points through 3 quarters of play. Edwards had 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists.
There's that pressure release right there with that screen up top. Keep the pressure off, keep the 5 count off. And they can keep working some of this clock.
Tia Robertson and head coach Londero Perry wants to take a timeout with 3:16 left to go in this contest. Leading it right now 43-32. 9th state tournament appearance, including 3rd straight for Northeast. All-time record here at the Big House, 10-7. They beat Choctaw back in '79 for a state title and beat Mustang back in 1981. That's before Choctaw and Mustang started having a lot of folks move out that way. Of course, now they are 6A schools. And, of course, we've got 5 more games coming your way, and the next one coming up will be the Douglas Trojans taking on the Roland Rangers, #1 and #2. You've been waiting for that one, I know.
Been waiting for that one. You know, many has billed it as, you know, Seth versus Stevie. You know, you're going to see 2 outstanding players, of course, 2 very good teams that many who believe would be here in this state championship game. You know, both had tough semifinal games when you talk about Roland against McLean and also Douglas beating Victory Christian. So 2 very good teams, a big showdown here coming up.
Edwards with the basketball, picked up by Farrell, dumped it down low to Aiken, up and good for 2.
And there's Aiken, and when you look at the X factor, she's done a good job of setting screens out top. She's blocked shots, she's rebounded the basketball, now able to finish.
Hobbs drives, kicks, baseline, pull-up shot, no good, blocked by Aikens, but she's also whistled for the foul. So given what Northeast just did at the other end of the floor, coming out of the timeout, to me it sounded like Londell Perry said, hey girls, we don't need to slow it down, let's just run our offense.
Run our offense, execute our offense. You have a comfortable lead right here. He probably feels like his defense is going to win this game anyway.
At the free throw line is number 10, Morgan Sheever. Or excuse me, that's 15, that's Laura Riley. Gets 2 free throws to go. Riley now has 9 points. Try to pressure Tiona Edwards, and she dribbles right through it and draws a foul. Well, when you have 2 guards like Edwards and Williams, you have to pressure the basketball. Makes it really tough.
Yeah, that makes it real tough when you have to get up, and then you have the screens being set out top by Aikens.
2:40 left to go. Edwards, a great pass.
How about that? Just break the defense down. Aikens right there ready to finish, the soft hands around the basket.
Aikens much more of a contributor in this championship game than she was yesterday against Fairview. Nice move by Hobbs in the lane, puts it up off the glass, too strong, and Aikens clears the rebound. Breakout for Northeast, and probably a good foul right there. Take a look at Aikens inside and the job that she's been able to do and give them some post presence.
Yeah, and I think when you talk about being the X factor, watch her make herself available, hands ready to go up and be able to finish. Edwards does a good job of finding and rewarding her all the hard work she's been doing.
2:13 to play. Williams gives off to Edwards. There's that screen up top. Once again down low to Aikens. And a whistle and a foul called on the floor. Be the 4th team foul on Alva. And that's a bit of a disadvantage for them, not having committed very many fouls. They can't get them to the 1-on-1 situation. Bounce pass inside. Williams off, no good. Gets the offensive rebound and dribbles out of the traffic.
Yeah, and that's what she can do. Gets up so high, so quick. Missed shot, she goes back, gets a rebound. Now they'll get to the free throw line.
Minute 57 less to go. Northeast Lady Vikings trying to finish what they couldn't finish last year. Bitter disappointment. Felt like they had it last year. Want to make sure that they get it done this year. A quick foul again called on Alva, and that will be their 6th team foul. So here out they will shoot the 1-and-1. Only 1 second went off the clock. They get it to Tiona Edwards. And she's fouled right away, and Edwards will go to the free throw line. Minute 53 left to go. 2A state championship. Girls of Northeast right now leading Alva comfortably by 13. And Edwards will go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Edwards, senior, has done a tremendous job leading this team.
Edwards now, she gets into double figures, 10 points. Good number of assists. She's distributed the ball very well. Second free throw up and got it all. 49-34. Biggest lead of the ball game right now. Alva inbounds. Northeast still keeps the pressure up.
Use some clock. Gotta be careful. Don't give up a wide open look. And you don't want to foul.
And you don't want to turn it over, but I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point. Northeast with a minute 42 left to go. Substitutions checking in. Morgan Billingsley will check in. Manisha Williams will go to the bench with her 21 points. Nope, she stays in. They substituted somebody else, it looks like.
Pressure and good hands with Edwards handling the basketball. She could probably dribble it out as long as she wanted to. Her and Williams. So good at handling the basketball, so quick. Look about that look right there. How about that? Some things you just can't teach. And Williams, nice look. Akins has done a tremendous job of finishing around the basket.
3 for Alva, no good. Skips off.
Got to get some shots up quick.
Trailing by 17 as we are under a minute to go in this 2A Girls State Championship. Here's a long 3. Hobbs on this one. Can't get it to go out of bounds. It will still remain Alva basketball. And of course, coming up in between games, we'll have the final highlights. We'll also preview the next game, and then we'll drop by the studio once again. Brian Dalgan and Don King. Oklahoma 4 dealers. Halftime show coming up. Post-game and in-between game show. Here's a swish on the jump shot from the near side. Jana Hadwiger gets the bucket with 47 seconds left. A 51-36 lead for the Northeast Lady Vikings.
Take another look right here. Nice fake, steps inside the three-point line and knocks it down. Berry.
Eric Smith coaching his girls, Northeast fans, excited about their contest. We've got plenty more basketball coming your way here today on Fox Sports Southwest. 4A boys, Roland and Douglas, number 1 and number 2, scheduled for a 12:15 start.
An outstanding matchup between those two teams. A lot of good basketball here at the Big House today.
Northeast basketball Williams will come back. There's a look at the reset. Aikens with that hard screen out top. 35 seconds left to play. And a whistle and a foul going to be called against number 12, and that's a foul on Callie Gordon. Free throws coming up for Maximina Gonzalez. And substitution in for Alva. Checking back in is number 3, Haley Farrell. And 2 substitutions in for Northeast as Morgan Billingsley checks in. Chanel Aikens will check out.
How about Aikens and the job she's done? Take a look at her. I think she's the X factor in this game. I mean, she came into the game, her presence down inside, did a tremendous job of boxing out, getting rebounds, setting the screen to relieve pressure for the guards, and also finishing around the baskets, a couple of block shots. She was a big factor in this state championship run.
I don't think there's any doubt about that.
And you see she's relieved over there.
35 seconds left. Gonzalez at the free throw line, swishes the first. And will look to shoot his second one here. Insurmountable lead at this point. Gonzalez gets 2 free throws. Makes it 54-36. 30 seconds left to play.
Coach Perry saying don't foul.
Tie basketball belongs to Northeast with 24 seconds left. Edwards up top. Northeast fans, student section, getting ready for a celebration. Final 5 seconds left to go. Williams dribbles it out appropriately. 21 points to lead the way and let the celebration begin. The 2A girls state champion, Northeast Lady Vikings, finish off a 30-0 season. Congratulations to the Lady Vikings and head coach Londero Perry.
Great sportsmanship displayed here. The remaining team and the trophy presentation to the champion and the runner-up coming up.
And once again, let's join Rod Thompson.
Coach, tremendous win. Talk about what this means. You were here last season, lost in the finals. Talk about just the process coming back here and winning a state championship.
Well, we started off the year with the mindset that we're going to be on a mission. We never said Lady Vikings in a huddle. We never acknowledged, our mascot, because we said we have to be on a mission. And because I asked the seniors this year, what do you really want? Is it really about getting back and just saying you can do it? Or what do you want to really accomplish? And so that was our focus. And if you look at the shirts that everyone wears, it says mission. And we have a little card that each one of our girls carry on them with a gold beads around it in that card. And it tells us that we have a mission statement. And we accomplished that today.
You have to be extremely proud. Talk about some of your players. Of course, Williams, Edwards play well. But talk about the play of Aikens. She really came in. I thought was an X factor in the game. Her presence inside, the way she blocked shots, I thought she did a tremendous job for you.
Yes, Snell was our secret weapon, basically. I know her abilities. It's just, the initial first group is extremely fast. And I know we can wear teams out with our speed. And then when they try to slow it down, I bring Chanel in, and then they get used to the speed and then forget about the inside play. And so we utilize her, and they get so focused on those two guards, really, and it's hard not to focus on them. I had to give them their credit. Go ahead.
Well, you did a tremendous job, Coach. Congratulations on winning the championship.
Thank you very much, Rod. I appreciate it.
All right, back over to you, Steve.
All right, we're not going to let you rest too long, Rod. We're going to bring over Lanicia Williams, and Rod's going to talk to her. Let's once again join Rod Thompson. He's got Lanicia Williams.
Talk about your play. I mean, outstanding game and what it means. And Coach talked about the beads you guys have. How does it feel to be a state champion?
Amazing. I mean, we've been waiting for this all year since last year. We knew we didn't want to feel that way again. And we just said that we were going to be on a mission all season. It just feels great to be undefeated champions. And we just fought so hard. At the second half, we told each other we had to dig in and push because we know we wanted it so bad. We didn't want to feel what we felt last year.
And talk about your play. You really stepped it up defensively, kind of put the team on your back, getting to the basket, playing defense. Just talk about your play and your initiative to really step up and lead your team.
Well, I knew I wanted to win, and I just brought my team together and said, we're going to have to pick it up and play defense. I wanted it really, really bad, so I just kept pushing. And number 23, she's a really good player, and I knew I had to stop her and play better defense and lead my team.
Well, you did a tremendous job. Congratulations. We'll let you go celebrate.
Thank you.
All right, back over to you, Steve.
All right, Rod, a very emotional coach and young lady. Right there, you can see some of the highlights. Lanicia Williams just had a great ball game. Ended up with 21 points on the afternoon, had 5 rebounds, couple of assists, played some great defense, and really sparked this team into finishing 30-0 and state champions after coming up just short last year. Congratulations once again to the Northeast Lady Vikings. Thrilling final here, 51-36. As they now let's join Steve Daniels, our public address announcer here at the Fairgrounds in Oklahoma City for the championship trophy presentation.
The OKC AD is Keith Signer, and also the OKC assistant AD is Robert McPherson. If the players would come forward when your name is called, we'll present you with your individual awards. State champion Morgan Billingsley. State champion Maximina Gonzalez. State champion Kirsa Fails. State champion Sequiny Sarcher. State champion Deja Cobb. And state champion Chanel Aikens. And now the young ladies that started here this morning. State champion Alicia Williams. State champion Tiana Edwards. State champion Danielle Gaddis. State champion Latia Robertson. And state champion Jalen Coleman. And the coach Londero Perry, your coach's achievement plaque, can also be presented as a Wilson autograph basketball for your trophy case. Congratulations on a great showing, Coach. And one more piece of hardware. Here it is, the 2013 Class 2A State Championship Trophy. There it is, the gold ball to the Northeast Lady Vikings.
Certainly has to feel good for those young ladies. Again, you heard them express how disappointed they were last year. To come back, get it done, 30-0 and state champions.
Yeah, an unbelievable job by that team. You know, on a mission. Take a look at our halftime stat. They pull away 53-36. Look at the field goals, 3 points, and the rebounding. They were able to come back. The assist towards the end of the game, they really picked it up in that second half. You know, enforcing 9 turnovers, had 4 steals. I thought that was a tremendous job. I thought they had all-around balance. I thought the pressure was the difference. They played unselfish, were able to get it done. I think their experience was key playing this game. But, hey, watch out for Alva. They'll be back next year.
Absolutely. With some of the youngsters that they have, they'll be an interesting team to watch. There's no question about that. Congratulations once again. There you see the banner. 2013 Oklahoma State champion 2A girls basketball. We're going to take a timeout. We'll send it to our studios and come back with in-between game information for you here. A full day of basketball on Fox Sports Southwest.